Hey, for today, I'll be explaining to you on what makes a good prompt. And for those of you who don't know what a prompt are the instructions that you give to AI. So when you open your ChatGPT area and you type something, it's called a prompt. As you can imagine, same with humans. If you provide better instructions, you get better results. So it works the same with AI. Better instructions means better results. And but how do we provide better instructions to AI? And to understand what's needed, we first need to do a little deep dive into the core language of AI. And the core language of AI is called Markdown. And so I'll be explaining to you what Markdown is by a quick preview example. And once we understand the Markdown core concept, we can go back to the Twin platform and see what makes a good prompt. So what you see here is the Linger.io platform. There are actually many Markdown platforms out there. I will only be using this platform to explain to you on how Markdown works. Once we understand how it works, we can go back to the Twin platform and use it over there. What you see on the screen on the left, there's the Markdown area, and on the right, there's the preview area. And so when we type something on the left in the Markdown language, it will show up on the right. So this is all fine. And as you can see, the left side looks very similar to the right side, but there's no structure yet. And how do we add a structure? Well, you start by adding a title. And so I'm going to add a title here, a title. There we go. And as you can see, it really doesn't look like a title. To make it look like a title, we need to put a hashtag space in front of it. So this now has become a title. This allows us to do in AI language. It allows us to structure our prompts the way we want it to. And so AI has been trained on the stuff that you see on the left. And suddenly it knows, hey, this is a paragraph and this is a title. So there's a new section incoming. And this is probably some other paragraph. So the amount of hashes that you see in front of this indicates on the level of the title, and it allows us to really structure our prompt in a structured way. And what we can, for example, do is write down instructions. We could also give examples, and then AI knows that everything that we write here is an example. Yeah. So by dividing into subsections, we can get the right input to AI at the right moment. What you can do is you can create a list, and list item 1, list item 2, list item 3. So if you would like the AI to output a list, you can actually ask it and actually specify the format here. And the AI will respond in this format, allowing you to really structure your output as well the way you would like it to. As conclusion, what we need to remember for this part is that AI has been trained on Markdown. If you want to talk to AI on a somewhat lower level, you can talk to AI in Markdown language, and you can really get better quality results if the Markdown structure is correct. So I'm going to go back to the Twin platform now and show you on how we are building a prompt. And we're back in the Twin platform, and I'll be showing you on how to make a better prompt. And to do so, I have an example business case, and the business case that we're working on today is writing a project proposal for the client. A project proposal typically contains a project summary, the work that's being done, a timeline, and a budget. So we're going to try and see if AI can write the entire proposal for us. And what you can see here is already set up. This workflow is the writing a project proposal workflow, and it will execute a prompt, and then it will write a Word document. For the prompt that's being executed, we are going to edit it here, and we're going to say, we're going to start off with our markdown and specifically say these are your instructions. And since we've learned about markdown, we're also going to specify this is the input that you are working on. So the AI will know by this separation of title instructions, title of input, it will know what the input is. It will know better what the instructions are as well. And there we go. We are going to save this. I'm going to publish and run this. I've already put together some example data, and in this case, we are working on a project which does automated order processing with AI. And the idea of the project is that you receive an order via email, you process the order automatically, and the budget of the project is 5K. The timeline estimate is about 2 months. Here we go. We're going to run this. There we are. So as you can see, it started off with an executive summary, project objectives, project scope, project plan, budget and resources, expected outcomes, and a conclusion. It's decent, but it's not good enough for a top-notch AI consultancy company. So we want to improve our prompt in this case. And how will we improve this? We're going to go back to our prompt and start writing. There we go. Okay. So ideally, I've thought of a structure. So by specifying to AI, this is the expected structure that we're looking for. And by saying specifically that now we are defining the structure, AI will understand better what we are actually looking for. We can save this, then we can publish it and run it again. And we're going to quickly fast forward a little. Okay. So as you can see, it really listens to the instructions that we gave it. So it will say the summary of the project, the deliverables. It will say stuff like the timeline, and it will say the cost and the conclusion. That's looking really good already. And we can probably improve it a little bit more, but I think we can first look at the raw data of the prompt. So if we click on the prompt and go to the output page, we can go to the blog results, and then we can say, what does this look like, the text? And this is the result of the AI. And here you see it's actually following our structure. It's using these hashtags, summary of the project. It's using these hashtags, deliverables, the timeline, the cost, and the conclusion as well. So now we have a better structure of our output. So it's more consistent, but it's also more the way we would like it to be. And we can actually go into more detail here. So the result is a lot better, as we can see already. But we are still want to fine tune it a little bit more. How do we do that? And to do so, we're first going to look into the data that's been produced by AI by clicking on the prompt block, viewing the block results, and then going towards the text output. Text output is actually your output of AI, and here you can see how AI is using Markdown to structure its output as well. And it really follows our instructions, as you can see. And we're going to edit our prompt again. We're going to edit, there we go. And we are going to go down here and specifically add an instruction reminder. And why at the bottom? So there's more attention going on towards that part. So for the instruction reminder, follow the exact format that has been given. Do not output anything else. this is the format. Okay, we're going to press save. We're going to publish and run again, order processor. There we go. We're going to have a look on what the output looks like for this prompt update. We're going to go to block results again, and we're going to go here, click the text field, and see what it looks like. This already looks really good. As you can see, there's no longer a rogue title on top of it. There's no hallucination going on. It will specify the summary, it will specify deliverables, the timeline, the cost, and the conclusion as well. By making sure that your instructions are like really clear, providing the right examples, specifying the output format you would like, and also specifying what you really want, what's important. AI will understand you better and will actually provide better and more consistent results. So far, the conclusion on writing a better prompt. I'm going to give it back to Roel now, and I'll see you guys later.